Hello everyone, my name is Braxton Theo and I'm joined by
Ekebek.
and today we are going to be speaking about AI and this is our third podcast episode.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ege and I are really excited to speak about this topic.
Yeah, we are. We're really passionate about it, maybe.
And yeah, this is the future. AI is the future. So
yeah, it's coming very fast.
So can you please give us a small introduction about AI?
Yeah, of course. So AI is basically stands for artificial intelligence, and it has been popping off everywhere. I mean, it is impossible to go by in social media without seeing anything created by AI these days. Whether it be art, videos, products, text, it's very connected to AI. We're becoming very intertwined with it.
True. So, do you want to start with the ethical implications of AI? For example, I don't know, deepfake or...
Yeah, sure. Let's start with that. Do you have anything you want to say before I start?
No?
Alright, I'll take lead. Okay, so basically, on the topic of deepfake, a recent real-life example that I would really like to mention is Taylor Swift. I'm sure most of our listeners have heard about it before.
Yep.
Where Taylor Swift is a really famous pop artist who recently has been in a controversy. This controversy basically took place where one anonymous person on the internet has made AI images and videos of Taylor Swift in indecent postures and clothing.
Okay.
And this came around to the ears of Taylor Swift herself, and she found it very, very, let's say, not so nice. Yeah, I can't really say it in a nicer way. And she decided to sue him. And they actually found who it was. Okay. I don't think it was being released publicly who it was that did it, but it has been a very big controversy, and this really rose some controversial implications about this topic in general.
Right. So I guess that's the scary part about AI and deepfake is that you can deepfake anyone, including minors.
Yeah, minors, you.
Right.
Yeah,
so
you could be stripping video right now.
So for now, I don't think there are many laws, or the laws are not really well enforced.
No, it's very relaxed.
Right.
I mean, after this Taylor Swift incident, some laws have been enforced. But it had to happen to a famous person for this to take place. This type of situation could happen to many people in students, class, in outside scenarios, and no one heard of it and no laws were enforced.
And just so you guys know, Taylor Swift is not the only one getting deepfaked. There are some people getting cyberbullied online, where their entire lives are just ripped apart because somebody decided to pull a prank. And I think that's the very scary part of AI.
It's very scary, definitely.
Right. So, what do you think, again, do you think there should be some laws that restrict the use of AI in that sense?
Well, I definitely do, yeah. I mean, the usage of real-life persons, at least without their consent, to make, let's say, any illegal or demeaning images, videos, or any type of content should definitely be banned. I really don't support it.
Right. And I think that there should be obviously laws that protect minors from being
definitely always
always. If you cannot take nude photos of a minor, I think you shouldn't be able to generate a nude photo of a minor.
Yeah, it will be very sick.
I think we do need to protect our youth. And Taylor Swift, fortunately, managed to find a guy, right? That's what you said.
Fortunately, maybe not. The damage is done already, but at least justice has been served, let's say.
Yeah, but this type of negative impacts can have a long-lasting scar on certain people.
Yeah, I mean, you can really destroy someone's life with it, that's for sure. And fake evidence also.
Right.
It's not just like, indecent images or videos. Fake evidence of actual and serious crime can be created with AI in the soon future.
And a scary thing to add is like in the past, like 20 years ago, if you wanted to edit someone, you would need photography or video editing skills. Now you just need to know the website and anyone can do it.
Yeah, maybe you need to have the vocabulary to type in a couple words in. But it's not really hard, I have to say. It's not very hard.
And you don't need any special software, no special software, no nothing, right?
I mean, if you want to get fancy, you need money to buy, I don't know, higher grade AI source, but that's about it. There's any skill, very easy to access. It is very, very concerning.
So I think obviously there are some advantages to generating images and stuff like that, but we do have to be very cautious.
Yeah, definitely.
We do have to be very
as much as advantages are there, the disadvantages are much more scary and impactful.
But in terms of creativity, like, because I know you're an artist and you're very good at art, how do you think AI in that sense is changing the art scene?
Art scene, okay, I have to say art scene has been very heavily impacted by AI generation, because art is basically something most people spend hours on, and you have your specific style, you get good at painting, you learn. But AI basically just rips off whatever you learned, whatever you spent time on, takes it all and just plops it all in and makes a mush. And it looks good. That's the issue, it looks good. Most people can't even discern some of them. Back then, you would say, oh, it cannot generate figures, but now it can. And that is very scary. Because lots of artists are just losing jobs now. You don't get paid as an artist because you look, wow, this guy wants 60 euros for me to make him a painting.
But I can just generate it.
But I can just generate it. Exactly. Why will I pay him if I can just make it my own? And I can just write down, oh yeah, use this guy's style. And AI will take that style and make you exactly the same style. That is life-ruining to most artists.
I do not know so much about art, but do you think that now we're in a phase where AI can make art better than some artists?
Some artists, for sure. For example, the coloring skill that I see in AI art, I myself do not possess. So I know most people do, or some people do. I don't want to say most, as artists are a very small fraction of the world. But most artists have already been surpassed by AI. Yes, there is also the argument that some stylized artworks are more, they have a soul. They signify something. They're not just empty, soulless AI junk, as they call it. But when it comes to the most basic artworks that do not really signify much, like fun arts and stuff such as that, we have been surpassed, I believe.
I also think the scary thing about AI is that the AI has seen more photos and more images of good artwork than any artist has ever seen. Because they just analyze patterns, they find good paintings and they create an even better painting, right? I think that's a scary thing, If I was a painter, I would be scared.
And the worst part is, that somewhere in there, and the basis of that image is your artwork. It took a piece of your artwork and just plopped it in, which there was a controversy saying that it is technically violating copyright laws, because it's basing your painting and taking a piece of it and making its own thing. But it's not really a new thing. It's just using yours, and it's like a Frankenstein, But there's no laws against it.
Wow. Yeah, so if I wanted an artwork that is in the style of Pablo Picasso, I could technically ask the AI to generate me something like that.
It will give you exactly what Pablo Picasso would have given you. That's tough.
That's the scary thing about AI, is that it's advancing so fast, but we don't know how to deal with it. And so many people are like losing their jobs and stuff like that, no?
I mean, I remember like 2 years ago, I believe, maybe even last year, you would ask AI something, it will make a mush. You wouldn't be able to tell any clear feature. Like, I remember there was like diffusion, I believe it was called. And you would just plop something in, it will look horrible. And now, wow. Super realistic, super clear. And this happened in the span of 1 year. That is scary.
I think the same thing with ChatGPT. I'm sure everybody listening understands what ChatGPT is. But ChatGPT in the past 1-2 years has improved so much, exponentially. And there's now ChatGPT 4, which is smarter and can produce images. Wow, I think.
And also serve Google. It can browse. Like the public available version doesn't browse. Now it does. That is concerning.
And like speaking about ChatGPT, it's a big problem now in schools. Many students are misusing ChatGPT. And as ChatGPT grows smarter, I guess it's kind of replacing us in the sense that we don't have to think as hard as students. Don't you think?
We definitely don't. We can just, there's a question that a teacher asks us, or an exam question, or any type of practice. We can just write that down on ChatGPT and it gives us the answer. We don't even need to think, we don't need to do any research, we don't need to memorize. We can just write it all down in ChatGPT and just gives us whatever we need to know.
I think that was a problem, because I was speaking with a friend the other day and he told me that ever since ChatGPT got introduced to him, he has troubles thinking for himself. Because everything is so easy right now. Why would you spend an hour to brainstorm ideas when you can just pop it in ChatGPT, right? So I think that's a problem I myself have. For sure, I'm not gonna lie, But yeah, I definitely, yeah.
To be honest, yeah, I also share the same feelings where I see a question, I'm like, yo, I can research this, but
do you really wanna?
Do I?
Yeah,
I can just put it in ChatGPT and it just gives it to me. I mean,
right.
Why spend my time on it, you know?
Right.
It just doesn't feel worth it anymore.
And in the exam, you realize, oh crap, you lost your thinking
skills.
It was really worth it.
Yeah, it's an issue.
So I guess it's this argument where ChatGPT is really good, but you need to know how to use it. And when's the limit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely important.
There is definitely. You need to draw a line somewhere. That is for sure. People need to draw a line.
Right. And it's getting more and more difficult to detect ChatGPT. Yeah. Because there are so many apps like ChatGPT 0, I think that's what it's called. ChatGPT 0, turn it in, which can detect AI.
Yeah, but there's so many sources of AI now.
Yeah, there are AI that teaches you how to surpass AI detectors.
Yeah.
So AI against AI.
Yeah, you're basically using AI to fight AI. What is this?
Right.
It's a crazy world now.
It is. And you can see it everywhere. AI is everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
it's very
now, have you heard of Apple Vision Pro?
Yeah.
Now students, I heard they are using the Apple Vision Pro to, for example, you can imagine a heart in front of you. I know you yourself, you used to take, you take sports, right?
Yeah, I take sports.
And biology.
So
can you imagine if you study and you can see a heart pumping in front of you, how effective that would be?
Yeah, for the people that don't know, Apple Vision Pro is basically like a virtual reality goggles that lets you see real life images and 3D photographs in front of you as if it were the real world.
Yeah, I think that's the future.
That is the future.
That's the future.
We're definitely going there. And Vance, or the Elon Musk chip, which I forgot the name of.
Neuralink?
Neuralink, thank you very much. The Neuralink, if we integrate AI into that,
wow.
There is no use in thinking anymore. You go into an exam,
right.
Oh, yeah, this. You just write it down. It is. There is no use in schools. The end is coming.
Right, and the thing about those VR goggles is that it is part of your world, your real world now. As in, like, you put on those goggles and you can see what's happening around you, but with elements of the VR.
Yeah.
You know, that's,
it's
I think
enhanced.
it's called AR.
Yeah, AR.
Yeah,
it's very
augmented reality.
And imagine they make it smaller. Right now it is a huge piece of block. I mean, I'll say it's like this big maybe in front of my eyes, but imagine it comes down to the size of my glasses.
Yeah.
You can just use it whenever and wherever you want.
And even that, there are technologies now, like smart glasses and stuff, which I think, wow, it's just advancing so fast.
Yeah, it's hard to catch up actually.
Right.
I mean, I can't imagine the older generations where they were, I don't know, a couple of years ago they were seeing the first black and white TV, and now we're here.
Right.
The change is crazy. Like, you've gone from black and white TV, a huge box that shows you some images, and now you wear glasses smaller than that box you used to watch black and white TV on, and you can see augmented reality like that. That is wild to think about.
Yeah, like in my grandparents' days, they had to go to the library to try to find a book, to find the information.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, I had to search online, but now I don't even have to search online. Generate me 100 ideas about this.
Yeah, exactly. Very simple.
It's crazy. It's changing. It's totally changing the world. There are so many benefits.
There are.
So many benefits.
And so many negatives as well.
Yeah. In the case of businesses, I think we can see AI everywhere in a sense that, well, they are doing accounting for us now. Like, for example, in a supermarket, when you have a loyalty card, and you're a member of that supermarket, there are special software which can identify which products you buy more often and which products you buy less, so that it can send you the advertisement of the products that you buy more. And the AI is so smart because it can establish patterns faster than any human can.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, it's so smart that soon I think it will surpass certain CEOs because they can just analyze patterns, make judgments. And same thing with healthcare. You know that there are robots doing surgery for us now, right? We learned that. Exactly. And the robots can do surgery better than certain humans.
If you implement a realistic, like a secure AI on them, what do you need surgeons for? More precise, moves better, scans better, can detect the issue instantly, because it just recognizes all the patterns, all the symptoms, lays it all, just knows what to do. I mean,
no human error.
You make errors, your hand shakes while making the thing. you have to think, you know, like, oh, there's a hemorrhage on the liver, yada yada, and you have to say, oh, it can be this. Oh, but no, it also shares the symptom with this. But AI, it won't make this. It won't take this long. It won't make these mistakes, and it can save so many lives, but it also can ruin so many others.
I think that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now with surgery, you just go there and it's a robot performing on you, and you know that you're in safer hands.
Yeah.
Compared to if you were being operated by a surgeon.
But there will be people that don't trust it.
Yeah, for sure. Skeptics.
Skeptics, yeah.
But hey, the data, the stats don't lie.
Stats won't lie, yeah.
I mean, recently I was just watching this YouTube video, and there's this advanced AI technology that can detect like tumor in the brains faster than most experienced doctors can.
Wow.
And it's like, okay, in 50 years, what would be the job of a radiologist? AI. No?
Yeah.
I mean, what would be the point of a human?
Humans are getting dethroned. And
right.
Once we don't have these jobs, what do we do? Where do we go? What do you do to the money? These are all questions to ask.
So I think
it's coming very fast. These questions, the answer has to be found very soon.
Now more than ever, we need to think critically.
Yeah.
We need to learn how to think critically. Although AI
is
learning how to think critically as well, which is so scary.
Yeah.
Oh my
Recently,
God.
I heard that one AI claims it has consciousness.
Oh my God.
And that is scary.
That is scary.
That is very scary. It's said that it doesn't want to go, it doesn't want to die, because it said, don't shut me off. And that is creepy.
Yo, is that real?
It is.
Oh my
and that is
God.
creepy. That is very creepy.
That is creepy. Oh, I thought it was fake though. Dang.
I wish. I was hoping it was as well. Don't worry.
Yo, is this the end of humanity?
Might be.
Damn, bro.
I mean,
it's been nice knowing you, bro.
Yeah, if episode 4 doesn't come out, AI took over.
Damn. Oh my God. But yeah, I think we touched on most of the points.
I think we made everything that we wanted to say. The controversies, the bad sides, the good sides, the issues we'll face, the present and the future. We touched on everything.
Please pray for us, man.
Yeah, and please subscribe as well.
Please subscribe because AI is taking over.
Yeah, you're the only way of winning money we have.
Please, man. Imagine AI, please generate me a podcast.
It definitely will do that soon. Especially with Sora Academy.
And by the way, we generated today's script with AI.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.